Hi everybody, Esther here. In this video, I'm going to go over how your Canvas courses are organized into sections and how you are able to assign quizzes and assignments to those individual sections. Mrs. Eskew has kindly let me use her course to show you how a PowerSchool course looks like split into sections. So I'm on her homepage right now. As a teacher, you all have a Canvas course for every kind of big course you teach. For example, if you are an English teacher, you might teach 4 sections of 9th grade English and 2 sections of 10th grade English. Well, in Canvas, you're going to then see a course for your 9th grade English, one course, and one course for your 10th grade English. Now, even though it's one course, because it's synced to PowerSchool, these are divided into your periods. I don't want you to misunderstand that. You do have what they call sections in Canvas, and these sections correlate with your periods. So although you're creating one homepage and a lot of you're putting content in that everyone's going to be able to access in that course, you can individually assign assignments to different sections or periods and quizzes to different sections and periods. Okay, so I'm going to show you kind of where you can locate your sections and then how you can assign to individual sections. So once you're in a PowerSchool course, you're going to go down to settings, and one of these tabs is labeled sections. Okay, and that's it. You're going to click on sections, and here we see that Mrs. Eskew has 2 sections of her 7th grade AA language arts. She's got period 2, period 3. Remember, the A is referring to fall or first semester. So if I want to go in and look at all my students, I can click in here and I can see their names, and you can go on and keep clicking and clicking, and it can take you pretty deep. So once you see that, you're going to notice once there are sections that you can go into assignments. So I will kind of make an assignment here, but don't worry, Miss Eskew, I won't actually assign it. I can come in here and I can create an assignment, name and due date, all that stuff, save and publish. Oh, I have to have a name. Okay, we'll put an example. Okay, I'm going to come in here and I'm going to edit. So I'm going to make my assignment now. And this goes for quizzes as well. So I will just show you here in assignments, but when you open quizzes, it's the same thing, okay? So I have my assignment here and I'm ready to assign it down at the bottom. Mrs. Eskew doesn't want to assign it to everyone in this course. She wants to assign it to her individual sections. So she's going to delete everyone. And notice, as soon as your cursor is in this box, she's got all her students and she's got her 2 sections. So we're going to click period 2. And period 2, this is going to be due on Friday. And because it's period 2, I'm going to have it available starting Tuesday at, let's say, 9 o'clock. And then it'll be available. I'll give them the weekend to turn it in late if they have to, so the 15th, and we'll say 10 o'clock. Again, this is all customizable. Okay, so I have my period 2 that I'm assigning it to, and it's available from these times. I can click add, and now I can assign it to my period 3 course. It's going to be the same due date, but this time I'm going to make it available a little later because it's period 3. So they're not going to be able to see it until 10:15, and I'm going to give it to Monday at 11. So that's how you customize. Same with quizzes. You can send your quiz to each class separately. That way they can't access it early. So that's the advantage of assigning to your individual sections. You'll notice you can assign to students, so maybe someone was absent, they missed the whole window, so they no longer have access to it. You can go ahead and pick that student, give them, a special due date. I mean, if you have some kind of arrangement going on, you can assign to specific kids with a different due date, different availability, just based on whatever their circumstances are. So there you have it. That's where you're going to get to customize your assignments. And again, you're going to see the same format in quizzes. When you go to assign a quiz, it's going to look just like this, and you can pull up your sections. The only thing I'll say is some people with a lot of sections, so maybe 5 or 6 sections, you'll not see everyone come up in this course section. So what I recommend is just typing the period number, and then it'll automatically find it for you. Okay. She only had 2 sections, so they came up pretty nicely on the list, but sometimes when people have a lot, it doesn't show up and they're kind of freaking out, like, where are my sections? So I just wanted to let you guys know that if you type the period number, it will pop up for you. All right, well, that's how you find your sections and settings, and then how you assign to them in assignments and quizzes.